key questions to community and business leaders in Calgary. I'm your host, Mario Tonaguzzi, and joining me today is Darren Milne, who is General Manager of CF Market Mall. See, I got it right. I got the CF in the branding there.
Awesome.
Tell me a little bit, first of all, Darren, about the retail sector these days at Market Mall and what that you guys have been experiencing.
Yeah, well, so specifically for Market Mall, we've had really good growth over the last 2 years. I mean, slow growth. Things haven't come back immediately, but in particular over this last year, we've seen a good increase in overall mall sales. And I think what's important about that is we're seeing an increase in categories that people would often think of as disposable income. So health and beauty, travel, athleisure, these are categories that are doing really well right now. Traffic has been good too, and so we really feel like, even though there's still issues in the Calgary economy, we really feel like we're starting to see an upswing in retail, particularly for a mall like Market Mall. Things have gone quite well lately.
Okay, lots of turnover. I've noticed. I live nearby, so I come in here often. Lots of turnover. What have been some of the new stores that have set up shop here in the last year?
Yeah, you know what? We've had a significant amount of planned lease rollover. And so I would say in the last 5 years, one of the challenges has been that we've had bankruptcy. And not just bankruptcy specific to Market Mall, but bankruptcy that has been specific nationally. And so we can always plan for the leases that we know are going to end and we know what our lease rollover is going to be. But when we get hit with bankruptcy, it sometimes takes a little bit longer to fill those spaces. Mm-hmm. But again, in this last year, I think our leasing team's done a really good job of filling space. We had Poppy Barley come join us last year, opened up a new store, their second location. It's doing really well. Close to them, Bikini Village and Echo were able to open up. Mountain Warehouse, Untuckit, Marks, all just recently opened. Bond Look, which is an eye optical retailer, just recently opened as well. Rogers was here before, but they opened up a new concept store with us. And then another unique one we had was Guitar Works. And so, we've been filling a lot of, I won't say a lot of vacancy, because again, much of that was planned. But it's been really good in terms of new stores and just continuing to refresh what shoppers are going to find at Market Mall.
Okay, a couple of interesting locations that are opening up. Give us an update on the Keg restaurant and on the movie theater.
Yeah, sure. So, part of the reason for those deals was probably about 3 or 4 years ago, we sat down and decided one of the key things we need to do for Market Mall is drive more evening traffic. And so, one of the ways you do that is to make sure there's better entertainment and better restaurants. And Moxie's and Milestones have been two long-term tenants with us. We added Boston Pizza. And then obviously we were able to do a deal with the Keg. They're going to be opening this October. And so we're really excited about that. And then along with that strategy, we were able to secure a lease with Landmark Theaters. They're on a pad site. They haven't given us an exact opening date, but we're looking at sometime in December. I know they're quite anxious to obviously be open for the Star Wars opening, and we're quite anxious for that as well. So those tenants all by the end of the year will be open, and we think they're going to be a great addition to our tenant mix.
Okay, I'm coming in for a steak and go and see a movie.
Okay.
Tell me also about any new stores that we can expect in the near future.
Yeah, so again, we have a lot of leases that have been signed and new tenants that are going to be opening. I mentioned the Keg and Landmark Theaters, obviously. Bailey Nelson, which is another optical place, will be open. Maison Burke's just took possession this week and have started construction on their store. And if anybody's been to a Burke store, they know they're beautiful stores. Clio is coming back. We've got a segment of our market that really likes that store, and so we're actually quite happy to have them come back. Later on in October, Shoppers Drug Mart will be completed their expansion. They've expanded by about 1,500 square feet to open up their beauty boutique, which has been great. And then a new kiosk which will be interesting. It's called Dapper Donuts. It's something we're trying. It's a mini donut kind of concept, but we think it's one of those kind of impulse buys that we're really interested to see how it's going to work within a mall. So there's lots of exciting deals, and those are just deals that have been firmed up. We have 2 other really interesting deals in the works that I think we're quite hopeful in early 2020 we're going to be able to announce, and they'll be great for Market Mall as well.
Okay. The mall's been around for many, many years here in the city. What do you think the consumer of today is looking for in a modern shopping center?
Yeah, you know what? I think the big piece now is experience. And so, you can go and you can shop and you can find a sale. But what they want is an interesting experience when they come shopping. And so that might be doing something different around Santa. That might mean making sure that your parking experience is better, being able to sort of determine from the time you leave your house to where you're going to be able to park at the mall. So we're working on a program with that. A really interesting program we just launched at Market Mall. It's in an 8-week test phase, but if it goes well, we'll probably look at that even further. Is an app called CF Now, and it's a really interesting app where retailers can push deals straight to your phone as you're in the vicinity of their store. And so that's another kind of great experience piece. In the past, we've added Wi-Fi and things like that. And of course, for Market Mall specifically, our kids' play area has been a great thing for our shoppers. It not only extends dwell time for shoppers at Market Mall, but it's a service. And so next summer, we're going to be doing a big renovation of the kids' play area as well. And so we really believe, and it's a Cadillac Fairview philosophy, that creating experiences for shoppers is just another reason for them to come to our Cadillac Fairview malls, but is also something shoppers want. They want more than just being able to come for a coffee and to buy a new outfit, whatever it is. There's more things that they want to do at a shopping center. It's really about being a community gathering place, and I think we're at the forefront of doing that.
Great, thanks a lot for joining us today, Darren.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
That was 5 Questions with Calgary's Business. I'm your host, Mario Toneguzzi. Thanks for joining us today.